We have a showdown to talk about. We have NXT. Well, I don't know why TNA is not there. It's supposed to be NXT versus TNA Showdown. I guess I don't know why the TNA is not there. But yeah, it is. You know, it was Invasion, but they changed the name. First of all, before we start the predictions, there's only 4 matches. It's not a PLE. It's just a special show on next Tuesday's NXT episode. I think they did this entire event a disservice. There was no build up. There's no PLE. It's just something they just threw together and was like, you know what? We're running this little TNA NXT partnership, and let's just do something. And that's what happened. They just rushed this whole thing, and I feel like this whole thing could have gone. Why am I so far down? This whole thing could have had a proper build, and it could have been really fun. But they kind of just the whole thing was it was a 1 week build. It was a 1 week build. It's 4 matches. It's 2 Survivor Series matches. Them matches will either be very long, but there's commercials and stuff, or they're gonna add. They'll probably add like a random match. It is a random episode of NXT as well. Let's not forget that. But it should be fun. It's NXT versus TNA. Hopefully, hopefully it's fun. So it's in the order. I think it is. I believe this will be the first match. The Hold on, I'm trying to find myself. There I am. I believe this will be the first match. The NXT Women's Survivor Series match. Which hand is it? The NXT Women versus the TNA Women, which is led by an NXT superstar, hilariously, but whatever. We have it's literally 4 ex and 1 current WWE superstar on Team TNA, but it is what it is. On NXT side, we have the NXT champion, the captain, who did not put her teammate on the team. It don't make no damn sense. Why is it not 5-on-5 then? Why is Fallon Henley not on this team? Whatever. It's JC Jane, Jada Parker, Lola Vice, and Soruka, who never defends her title. I'm just saying, taking on Team TNA, which is led by the TNA champion, Knockouts champion, Kalani Jordan, and then they have Jakara Jackson. That's not her name no more. Mara Sade, I think her name is. And then we have the Iconics. I mean the inspiration. Billy Kay, aka Jesse McKay, and then we have Peyton Royce, aka Cassie Lee. I believe Team TNA will actually win this match. Yes, because TNA will set the tone and kind of scare NXT is what I'm feeling, and they'll win the first match. I do believe it's weird because it's 2-2, so there's no tiebreaker match. So we'll see what goes on with that, and we'll see how this works out. We'll see how it works out. It's 2-2. I mean, it's 2-2, no tiebreaker match. We'll see how the score ends up being. But here it is. Here it is. Here it is. What was I gonna say? It's elimination style. Who will be last woman standing? Kalani Jordan will probably be last woman standing. And it'll be kind of crazy if they let WWE sweep the field. I don't think they'll do that, but yeah, it's an option. It's an option. Next up, we have for the NXT North American Championship. I cannot believe. I mean, I can believe. I think it's hilarious, but Mustafa Ali is like he's canon. Like his TNA character is. He's like canon in 2 worlds. It's the same person. It's the same name, and it's the same storyline. This is a storyline that's been going on for I forget when he got released. About like 2 years ago. It's actually continued. Like it carried over when he was supposed to get his North American title shot against Dominic, and he got released like a week before, and then Trick Williams got the title shot, and Trick won the title, and then Trick lost it like 2 days later or something like that. Yo, what up, Topside? Topside said they said we firing you, but we're gonna let you sign with TNA. Hey man, it could go wherever they want to go for real, for real. But Mustafa is not winning this. I sold on my last predictions, and when I said Tavion would beat Ethan Page, that was stupid. Cause Ethan clearly has a rivalry going on with the AAA dude, Dr. Wagner, and he's gonna fight Dr. Wagner eventually for the title, and it'll probably be title versus title match. They might unify those 2 titles actually, And until then, Ethan's not dropping the belt. So I don't even know why I picked him to beat Tavion. That was just a stupid prediction. But yeah, with that same logic, I'm picking Ethan to go over, and now we are tied 1-1 on this thing. Next up, we have, why is TNA's logo not in the thingy-majig? We have the Tag Team Championship. Winner takes all. Dark State versus the Hardy Boys. NXT Tag Team Champions versus TNA Tag Team Champion. Only TNA superstars defending their championships is the Hardy Boys. You know what's crazy? Um, I believe Shaquan Sugars is the most talented in Dark State, but I think it's kind of crazy that he's not the tag champion. I don't know. I don't know if they're Freebird ruling it and they just picked these two guys to be champion. Dion, I think Dion's the second best, and then it's a toss up between what's his name? Osiris, and I cannot remember the white dude's name. I'm so sorry. I can't remember his name for who the third and best is, third and fourth is. But whatever. It's Dark State versus the Hardys. The Hardy Boys just add into their legacy, and it's just gonna be another tag team championship that they have. I don't think they ever won the AEW championship, the tag team championships when they were over there. But now when they win this title, they've been WCW tag team champions, WWE tag team champions, Raw, SmackDown tag team champions, and now ZCW tag team champions, TNA tag team champions. I believe they were ROH tag team champions, and then now they'll be NXT tag champions. That's literally why. And they'll be the first TNA superstars to win NXT championships. So now TNA is up 2-1, and then we have the final matchup. They'll probably add another matchup in between. This is the most TNA team though, because nobody on the men's side of TNA, this men's roster, none of these guys has ever been in WWE. Like, none of these are former NXT superstars. Frankie Kazarian is freaking. I mean, Frankie Kazarian technically was in WWE, like way back in the days, way back in the day. But come on, we know Frankie Kazarian is a TNA loyalist. Like, he been there forever. Leon Slater, WWE for sure gonna snatch him up the way they snatched up Jordan Grace, and they snatched up they're about to snatch up Joe Hendry. They're definitely about to take him as well. He the current TNA X Division champion. Then we have Moose, and then we have Santana repping why is Santana in the back? He's the leader of the team. And then on this side we have, well, this side, the NXT side. Why do I have this on? I don't need this on, but whatever. We have Ricky Saints, the NXT champion, Trick Williams, the TNA champion, Javon Evans, and then we got, I don't know, Miles Bourne's on the team. He had a mid off with James with what's his name? Josh Briggs. I think Miles Bourne is not good, but that's just me. Maybe I'm a hater. But yeah, I wouldn't have put him on the team. They could have showcased somebody better. I would have said Ethan Page, but then they put Ethan Page in the match. So that made sense. And then every time Fimi loses a championship, he disappears. So that's why he's not on the team. Tony D'Angelo, he's disappeared. That's why he's not on the team. But there's still other options. Where is Shiki? I'd have put Shiki on the team before Miles. I'd have put Josh Briggs on the team before Miles, to be honest. But as here and there, I do got the men's NXT winning. It's crazy to see Kazarian and WWE though. But I do have the men's NXT winning, and I was 2-2, and it's up to WWE to figure out who stands tall. Who knows? Maybe it's tie, and this tie leads up to something more, like an actual PLE, and this is just the precursor to the eventual, invasion for real story that's gonna happen, if that's gonna happen, with where they can name it actually invasion, because there won't be any like politics involved to why they changed it to this time. But it is what it is. So yeah, that's my TNA NXT predictions, man. And yeah, for Showdown, it should be a fun card. Stuff like this is always fun, so hopefully it is fun and it works out. It's a fun little show. Well, it's the quick hits NXT versus TNA Showdown PLE. We gotta run through them quickly if it's quick hits, right? Let's get it. We got Team TNA, Ricky Saints, Trick Williams. I said Team TNA. Let's run it back. First off, we got Team NXT, Ricky Saints, the NXT champion, Trick Williams, the TNA champion, Javon Evans, and Miles Bourne versus Team TNA in a 4v4 Survivor Series styles match. It is Mike Santana, Frankie Kazarian, Moose, and Leon Slater. I got Team NXT getting the dub. Then on the women's side, we have Team NXT, JC Jane, the NXT Women's Champion, Jada Parker, Sol Ruka, and Lola Vice taking on the Team TNA with TNA Knockouts Champion Kalani Jordan, Jessie McKay, Cassie Lee, and Mara Sade. And I do have the women's TNA winning this side. Women's team winning this time. Y'all know what I mean. Then we got the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy, the TNA Tag Team Champions, taking on Dark State, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Dion Lennox and Osiris Griffin. Winner takes all. Both championships is on the line. Hardy Boys walk out with 2 tag team championships, in my opinion. And then finally, we have the singles match for the North American Championship. We have Ethan Page taking on Mustafa Ali. I do believe Ethan Page will win. Yeah, and that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, watching me on Twitch as ZBlaze3. Let me know your predictions and comments, and I'm out. One.